Hello YouTubers. Kind of rough out here getting anything done. We got, I don't know, it's melted down. We got about an inch, maybe an inch and a half of snow, and then it rained on top of that. And last night coming out here was pretty slick. And yesterday, so there was no movies yesterday. Today is, I think it's Wednesday. I'll show you what I do and that kind of stuff. The boiler is on right now. Where's the chimney? You can just barely see it there. I don't know if you can see it running or not. Anyhow, it burns pretty clean. This is what I come out to every morning. It's running now at about I guess it's, I don't know, we'll look at the clock when we go through. I fired the boiler up last night at around, or loaded it around 10. This is that plastic that I kind of recommend people getting and using it the way they can. I think it's better than a tarp. The wood's covered up so all this slop didn't get on it, and now you'll see what it takes to uncover it. I don't know whether I showed you covering it up or not. I'm kind of working it slow motion because of the snow. That's about all it takes. I can move some of this back. That's about all it takes to open up the wood and get to where it's usable. I'll take you off the tripod, so now you're going to get shaky. It's amazing how shaky they are. I guess the big cameras, they have gyroscopes on them to keep it from moving fast. This is wood that I brought up on, today is Wednesday, I brought this up on Sunday. And what I try to do in the daytime, I load little stuff like this in. This is the some of the slab wood that was back in the back. This is pine. And then that's just stuff that I go and saw out of the woods when weather's permitting. Just trees that are down, limbs that are down, and usually the water content or moisture content's low enough. You know, I stick it. If it's below 25, I'll burn it. This is wood. I don't even remember when I split it. I have a lot of these labeled so I can go back and see when I split it. We'll go look at the boiler. It's running right now. As a matter of fact, you can, if you listen, hear the fan in the back. We'll go around back. Maybe you can hear that. So that's the fan it's running. I have a variable speed fan, so if I throw something in there that's a little bit higher moisture content, I can increase the fan, but I don't. There you go. Keeping my mittens warm, so when I fire it up, it's warm. I'm only running almost 300 degrees stack temperature right now. We'll turn it off and look at the inside. Like I said, I fired it last night at 10:30. She's glowing pretty red, but it's out of big wood now. It's just down to coals. You can see the air, the little air inlets that we got in the back. Nice and toasty white inside. When you choke it down or over fuel, it's just like pulling a choke on an old car. It'll run black and turn black. So I run that little stuff, light stuff, and I stoke it a lot during the daytime to just keep it clean in there. I try to, this boiler's not insulated as a lot, so this gets warm, and I pre-stack my wood up here. Just, I don't know, something I do. I don't like to do too much moving to stuff, but I seem to if you're doing wood, you're going to move and remove and move and remove. So that's what it is. What time is it now? It is, oh my goodness, it's almost noon. So that ran a 12 to 12. That ran about almost a 14-hour run. You can't hear it, but the fan just turned off. So that means it's up to temperature. It came up to temperature. She's sitting at, gonna zoom you back around. So it cuts off around 190 degrees. And now if you go up here and watch this, that stack temperature will start coming down. It'll come down to whatever the water temperature is, which is about what it maintains. We'll go out. We haven't, we're up to 5 minutes. We'll go out and look at the hickory. If you recall, I put the hickory, I think it was 13 days ago, I think. You'd have to go back and look at another video, or maybe that video hadn't even showed up yet. I don't know. I'm about, right now, I'm running 7 videos ahead. I had been dropping 3 at a time on there because I don't edit, so it's just put it on there. It's kind of exactly what it does. We'll go out there. It's chilly out here today. It's probably, I'm guessing it's about 35 out here. Nah, the snow's not melting in the back. It's in the low 30s. Here we go. It's toasty in here. Not hot, but it's toasty. Let's see, I have a thermometer up here. Okay, we're sitting at, it's hard to read that, 62 degrees in here. This is the hickory that we brought in. It's been 13 days ago now. It's a 1/10 of a cord of hickory. It was fairly a fresh kill, but look, between yesterday and today, it's starting to slow down. It's only gone down maybe a pound. It's let's go. Yeah, it lost a pound. It was losing quite a few pounds a day. So right now it's at 645 pounds. And we'll go ahead and register. Today is the 27th. It's cloudy. It's 11:30. It's close enough. It's kind of high humidity, and it's 6:45. So the last few days, I guess this is focusing in. It started at 686, and it's down to 645 already. That lets you know how fast wood really loses its moisture. And the moisture content is kind of interesting. I'm trying to calculate this is when I stuck it with the moisture meters, where it was at compared to where it's at when it's done. And then that'll kind of give me an idea of how much moisture or how much water is in the wood for every pound it loses, if I'm saying what I'm thinking right. This is the oak, white oak, and it's sitting there. It hasn't changed. It's still at I think it's 151 pounds. 151 pounds is where it's at, I think. I have to go look. Those are single beam scales. Okay, so that means you got to add all these weights on there. That's how that one over there is too. It's a single beam scale, where the one we first measured on is what they call a twin beam scale. The ones that I generally try to go for are the twin beam. See how this has 2 beams, so you don't have that array of weights down here. So I kind of like those a little bit better, but they're a lot also more expensive. What was I gonna? Oh, that wood started. I don't know where that one is in my book. It's in here someplace. Oh, maybe it's back here. Okay, it's at 151. That's 124. I measured at 151. It's been at 151 for quite a bit of time now. Can't turn the pages. 151. I don't know if this is focusing in. What shows on the camera? So it started out at 175. So it's lost about 25 pounds, 24 pounds. That's 3 gallons of water. So I'm going to try to do a movie on water and wood again, maybe explain it a little bit better. Anyhow, that's kind of uncovering the greenhouse, the plastic in the greenhouse. My animal down here, I disturbed him enough times he seemed to leave, because I'd come in to fill his hole up every night. Either that or he's probably someplace else in the greenhouse. That's the update on that. There's not too much going on. It's it looks like it's good to work out here, but without the sun out, my solar panel doesn't work on the top of my head. That's not a bald spot, it's a solar panel up there, and it just doesn't like to work unless the sun's out. It's got a little bit of a breeze out here today, and I got a feeling down in the wood area down there in front of the sawmill it's probably nothing but mud. But I'm gonna get out and see if I can't do something outside. So that's about it. Wind's coming in again. Over and out for today. Today is Wednesday, I believe. I can't keep track of it anymore. That's what happens when you get old and retired. Over and out for now. We'll see you. Bye.